Hello everyone, ockpii here, and today I'm playing War Thunder, a free-to-play airplane simulator-ish game where you basically dogfight and you play a bunch of World War II-esque and literal World War II battles on airplanes. Soon there will be a patch where you'll be able to control ground units and tanks and all cool things like that. But for now, it's just airplanes, and the way the games work is you either focus the enemy airplanes, which is not the best idea to do if you really want to win a game, or you can destroy their bases and you can destroy their ground units. Those are really important because the ground units actually attack your team, so that's what you want to focus. This game is developed by, I believe, a Russian company called Gazin, or I'm not too sure how to pronounce their name. But yeah, as you can see, the graphics look pretty nice. I'm going to move the camera a little bit just so you can see some of the detail in the textures, and yeah, as you can see, the camera has really nice focus as well, and there's lens flares and there's prettiness, and you guys will see all about it in a second. So, just in terms of, I'm not going to go into the options a lot because there's stuff like aerobatic smoke type, and you can choose what kind of smoke you want, the brightness and stuff like that, the temperature, measurement units. There's a lot of things like that. I am going to lower the sound just a little bit so I can hear myself a little bit better. And yeah, you can integrate social media like Facebook and Twitch with it. You can have some voice chat, and that's pretty much it. There's one thing though that I would like to show you, which is really nice, which is the post effects settings, which is like you can set up your vignette, which for those who don't know, it's the little black wrapping around the camera, and you can set up your focus, your AAA, FXAA, of course. And there's something here that is like the. By the way, I love this song. It's Mozart's composition, or it's not a Mozart composition. It's just a Mozart. He made it possible, but it was a pope that wrote this. Right now, this is in fall colors, which is sort of like an Instagram filter. But you can also pick contrast. You can pick none, or default, which I believe is the same. And you can also pick film, which gives it like that epic-ish look. And you can also pick grayscale and sepia, or night for day actually, and then sepia. And I prefer the fall colors, just the smoothness and how the game looks. It's just so pretty like this. And as you can see, you can pick from different nationalities. You have the American planes. You have the, I believe, German planes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the German planes, just because I don't recognize that. And then you have the Chinese planes, and then you have the British planes, which are pretty much the only ones I play with, or play on, and then you have the Chinese airplanes. As you can see, we have starter airplanes, for each nationality, and they're called reserve airplanes. Those are the worst kind of airplanes. And then as you can see, as you progress through the game and you unlock airplanes, you get different tiers of airplanes. So now, tier 1, tier 2, and that's the max I have right now. You can switch with other planes, and yeah. These little slots right here that I have are crews, and crews have specific points. For example, like repair speed, or reload speed, or G tolerance, because, you know, when you turn quickly and you have to move around the air quickly, your pilot will experience some really heavy G-force, so G-force tolerance and all that. These crews are all different from each other, so I've leveled them up differently depending on the airplane that I have there, and they're very different in terms of what they do, or they can be really different. I've sort of balanced them around the same things about guns not jamming as much, and being able to reload my airplanes quickly enough. And obviously durability, because it's really important that you don't just get one shot out of the air. In order to unlock airplanes, you need to go to this thing called the research tree. And right now we have the specific airplanes for the British. Excuse me. And right now you can see that I'm researching a Spitfire Mark 5B. And then I'll be able to research the Mark 5C. The thing is, per win, you get 3 different kinds of, I guess, or two kinds of currency, I guess you could say, which is the research points and the silver lions. There's also the golden eagles, but that's the premium currency. So per game, you'll get a little bit more out of this bar, and you can pay to convert your research points into actual points. So, which means that if you pay money, you can actually get all this stuff much faster, and you can upgrade your planes much faster. Some planes are even only accessible through Golden Eagles, but they're not outstandingly better than anything else that you can upgrade on your own time. The thing is, it takes ages to research a single plane. You can only research one at a time, and it takes a really long time for you to get any noticeable progress on them. This is like maybe 20-30 battles worth of points, maybe more, and I'm like just over halfway through it. So yeah, one could argue it is free to play, just might be pay to win a little bit too much. So yeah. Per airplane, you can also get upgrades. For example, let me pull up the example of the Hurricane Mark II, I believe. Yeah, I can equip it with bombs if I so desire. As you can see, I have a bunch of following like series of airplanes. I have the Mark 1 on the Hurricane, then I have the Mark 2. I have the Spitfire Mark 1, Mark 2A, and Mark 2B. Then I have this one that's a Tier 1 plane, that's a biplane. That's kind of interesting. I think I spent Golden Eagles on this, because you do get a free amount of Golden Eagles when you start the game. I think I spent mine on this for some reason, which is kind of dumb, because I could have just gotten an extra crew. Because all of these crews were used... Or we're using Silver Lions, and this one, the last one will have to be with Golden Eagles, which I'm probably not going to get. So, with all that being said, how about we get into a game? There are different types of games. There are arcade battles, where your guns reload, and physics aren't that realistic. Then there's realistic battles, which are like historic. They used to be known as historical battles. So there would be specific conflicts, military conflicts from the wars. And then there's simulator battles, where there are no markers, there are no indications of like your target is over there and stuff like that. And yeah, it's more realistic as well. So this basically is in the context of war, and this is like, doesn't matter what the map is really. Arcade battles, you have a bunch of maps, a bunch of different objectives, and you get really nice auxiliary systems of where you should shoot and stuff like that. Right now we're just looking for a game. As you can see, yeah, okay, I just found a game. I was just going to explain the queue and how it worked. So, mission objective: destroy the enemy planes and ground vehicles and bomb out the enemy base. So I can't really bomb out the enemy base because I don't have a bomber or anything like that. A good technique I find is to not go with my favorite plane right away, or my strongest plane right away. So, welcome to the game itself. Just a few basic controls. WASD do this, and they control your throttle over there at the corner. Your mouse, if you have mouse aim on, is going to control the direction of your plane in general. The circle is your mouse, and the crosshair is where your plane will actually be firing. So you need to aim. There's also going to be a little circle on the planes, and you'll need to aim for that circle and not for the plane directly. I'll explain how it works. F is the flaps in case you want to land. Gear is, the wheels and stuff like that of the plane in case you want to land. There's also some specific controls in terms of weight, or in terms of weights. In terms of flipping the airplane and stuff like that, and C and hold and drag the mouse, you can control the camera a little bit. So right now, right click is also this, and firing is also the left mouse button. You can lock in on a target using the middle mouse button. And right now I'm trying to shoot these guys down, but I'm unsure if I can actually kill them with just a machine gun, which I probably can't, so I'll just fly away and try to get some better ground units that I can get. I believe there's a plane on my tail. Yes, there is. So this is not the best start in the world for me, but yeah. Yeah, as you can see, my plane is already getting pretty damaged. So yeah, as you can see, there's like a circle on them. This is where I need to point my crosshair onto. So I need to over-aim with my circle. You can also have a really nice cockpit, and this game is actually going to have Oculus Rift support, which is pretty cool. Right now, the tests that people have been making aren't the greatest, because it looks like you're way too far from the action. So I don't know how that's going to progress, but it's going to be really interesting to see Oculus Rift in this game. I've gone on to my other Hurricane plane, the Mark 1. I was on the Mark 2, so that was kind of a waste of a plane. And on the scoreboard, you see there's deaths, kills of ground units, and airplane kills, and then the points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the map, and I'm going to try and find a safe place for me to get some ground unit kills. So like air units, or so like anti-air units and jeeps and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I can kill. So yeah, there's 3 different views. There's the third-person view, there's this view, and then there's this view. I personally prefer this one. It gives me a better sense of what I'm doing, even though this one is pretty exciting at points. The aiming is kind of iffy as well. I'm going to lock on this guy, and you're going to see that a circle is going to appear as soon as I am close enough to be able to hit him with my shots, or he can die before I get there. Let's see. There's a plane there. I'm going to just try and kill him just so you guys can see what it is like. Can I get to him? Hopefully. Okay, there's this guy right here. There's a circle there, and so I need to aim way over where he is so that my crosshair is where it should be. And you get more silver lions depending on how well you do in battles, which is kind of interesting. So it's not a fixed amount for... What happened to me? Oh wow, I just lost my right wing. What? Okay. So typically when this happens, you might want to like try and land, and if you just get shot, you can just hold J and leave your aircraft. Yeah, this is not going. I haven't played this game in a while, so I am a little bit rusty on it, as you can probably tell. I'm going to go on the Spitfire Mark 1, and then I'm going to start going on my better airplanes. Let's see. So yeah, this game can be kind of difficult, especially if you're a little bit out of practice, because people do have a little better airplanes at level 8 where I'm at, and I have tier 2 planes. These guys also have tier 2 planes. This guy has the exact same plane that I'm using right now, so let's see if I can take him down. I can hold Alt to see where my locked target is. I'm going to reduce my throttle, and I'm going to try and get him. Cool. There you have it. There's a game mode that's domination, where it's a little bit like Star Wars Battlefront or Battlefield games, where you have to capture command posts. That's also a very interesting thing, because you have to be able to land and stuff. I find a really good tactic, which is just to speed through the airway and just have your gear down, and your plane just like the wheels basically hover on the strip, and you're able to capture the command post like that. Alright, so our tickets are not that close, but games get turned around pretty easily in this game, so there is still hope. I don't think anyone's really targeting the ground units, which I think we should be doing, but there's this guy right here, so... Whoa. Okay, I'm fine. There's a lot of... Nah, actually, I think my wing is dead. I'm gonna try and land, because I think my plane's kind of... I think both my wings are dead, even though it's not showing me any indication of that. But I do believe my wings are dead, so I've put down my flaps, and I have put down my gear. I'm going to hold B, so my plane starts to brake. And there's a guy right behind me, but someone took him down. So I'll be able to land safely, hopefully, if my plane kind of levels up. Please level out. Please, 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 please. Alright. Nice and easy. I tried. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got a crash landing, or a soft landing even, reward for that. So I get a bit of research points, and I get some silver lines. I'm going to go on to Mark 2A, and then the Mark 2B is nice because apart from having the normal machine guns, it also has cannons, which they shred through even bombers so quickly. It's so good. Let's see. I need a safe place to find. There's a guy trying to bomb our base, but someone is going there. I need to find I'm just going to try and focus the ground units, but I'm just worried about my teammates because they're engaging in battle right now and we're losing all these little skirmishes. So I'm just going to try and go through here. Oh, actually there's a... Okay. Yeah. So I'll just try and go around the side of the action. Right, there's armored cars right there. Those are the kinds of stuff that I can take down as a standard machine gun airplane. There's no one coming for me, at least so far. So I'll be able to take these guys down. At least one or two, and maybe find some AAA units. Die? Right. I got one. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Let me just try and get that car. Alright. There's still no one here, so I might try to see if I can... Our base has been destroyed, so we've lost a few points. Okay. Sorry. See, there's no ground units here. I'm looking at the minimap over there. So I'm gonna go next to their base and see if... At least I can maybe draw some attention to help our guys defend the base. That could be helpful as well. But I'm not finding all too much right here. There are some planes here that might turn to me. So this is where I start kind of evasive maneuvers and join the fights that my teammates are engaging on. That base is almost down. Holy crap! If you press T, you also have a bunch of like attacks, commands like attack enemy base. Yeah, stuff like that. So it's kind of useful. It's like smart pings in League of Legends and Dota and stuff like that. So, all right, that guy's coming for me. So I need to be prepared, and I'm going to just react to his positioning and not get killed by him. Oh my goodness, and there's more guys and my wings are dead. Can I kill him still? Ugh. Come here, come here. Oh, I'm trying. Yeah, I can't control my plane. Oh dear, this is a really hard match. I guess me dying like right away with the Hurricane Mark II didn't really help. After you've been killed, you get a little camera showing you who killed you. And now I'm going to go to the Spitfire Mark IIB, which has cannons, which are those cool things that are glowy red, but I'm not going to waste them because I don't have a lot of ammo for them, and they take a lot longer to reload. So I'm going to see if I can help defend our base. Pretty sure our crew are... No, actually, this guy is owning our people. An enemy base has been destroyed. That's extremely good. See, did you see that? So I can probably win every single duel with this plane. Granted, it's like a 1v1 thing. So... You know, there's still hope. I need to go back to base really quickly. Look at that turret. The lens flares in this game are also awesome. Like, just the graphics in this game, I love. They're so good. Free-to-play games are having the coolest graphics nowadays. It's truly cool. I have to be careful not to hit my teammates. That would be extremely inappropriate. I'm trying to target his engines. There we go. See that? That's awesome. And I got the enemy assist. So what else can I do? As you can see there on the left, top left, my cannons are reloading. And I believe I still have enough ammo on my machine guns. So I'll show you. I should be fine for a little while. Oh my goodness. If we win this game, that would be pretty sick. Who's coming at me? Closer. Okay, this guy's kind of freezing in space, but I'm going to go for this guy. Alright, my cannons are back up, which is awesome, so let's try and kill this guy quickly. Oh, what? Okay, I guess he died or suicided or something. So, let's try and get this guy. Alright, come here, baby. There we go. See, whoa! Okay, that was really close. See how quickly the cannons shred two people? It's crazy. I don't know if that's our team, but I'm pretty sure it's not. We can turn this game around. We just really need to destroy their bases, and this guy's pretty alone, so I think we can take him. Right, I need to get behind him. Bombers have extra crew members. Nice. That they have gunners, so it can be really dangerous to just blindly chase one. That guy missed me, but I hit him with some cannons, so I came out ahead on that trade. But right now, I'm getting shot at by someone. Yeah, this guy right here. So I need to try and run away or something. I'm not sure how successful I will be in that, but we're only 200 points behind now, so ugh. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can turn this game around. I'm pretty sure we can. Game's not over yet, so let me just see what I can do to help my team. If I can hit that guy with some cannon shots. Okay, one. Sweet. And who else is really close to me? Cannons on your face. I have an air win streak. Oh my goodness, please do not die. Yes! We won! Time to crash. Oh my goodness. Yes! Haha. And this is how you turn games in War Thunder. You just not die. That is helpful. And after the game, I have completed my research on wings repair, so I'm going to buy that with Lions, and then I can start upgrading something else on my Spitfire. Let's see, I have other cannons. Sure, let's just start researching those cannons. Ah, that is really good. And now for the planes that I used, I'll get crew points, and let me see what I can upgrade with my 4 crew points right here. Not a whole lot. Yeah, not a whole lot. So, okay, for my Spitfire Mark II B, which is the plane that I was just using, I have a lot more. So I'm going to improve reload speed and vitality. Okay, so that's what I want to upgrade. Then for the Spitfire Mark I weapon maintenance, so if they jam, they unjam quickly or more faster, even better. Let's see, I can't do a lot on my other planes because I just didn't do a lot with them. Alright, so yeah. I'm trying to think, should I do another game or should I just leave it for that next time? I'll show you customization, that'll be that for the video, and then you guys can tell me if you want to see more or not. Let me show you something I found out in a cool video. There's a little tab here for customization. And you have a bunch of stencils that you can apply to your plane and stuff, and oh yeah, cool. And you can buy to get these slots available too. But I saw in a video something really, really cool that I actually taught Finbar from F&D Games, and he showed on his video. Which is you can scale them up, and the controls for that are right here. And then you can activate T for two-sided, which will mean that the lower part will also be affected by this. And then you can potentially get really, really, really cool designs just by doing this really cheap trick. So I'm going to rotate it now, just to make it match a little bit. Okay. And it looks kind of funky, but there's some interesting designs that you can do. I'll show you one of my ideas that I had once. So I'm going to need the chest piece right here. I'm going to scale it up a bunch. I'm going to rotate it sideways. I'm going to put it like this, and I'm going to get another chest piece, just the same piece. It's useful to get like good resolution elements. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to rotate it just as I did before, just for the opposite direction, and I'm going to make it match the wing, sort of. I didn't make them affect both sides, so that's my bad. Let me just redo that real quick. There we go. You can also buy some of these stencils, otherwise you can just unlock them through winning certain realistic battles, or by killing X amount of planes and things like that. So I'm going to align this blue bit with the grill right here, and on the wing just before it comes out of vision. So something like that, and I'm going to get this other chest piece, scale it up a bunch, and then flip it, and then rotate it to the other side, and then just try and mirror it. Oh, I forgot the thingy thing. Well, you got the idea. So that's something really cool that you can do, and there are some pretty cool designs that you can pull off. So let me see. On the Gladiator, this biplane right here, the cool thing that you can do is you can get this, and you can scale it up a bunch, and you can make it activate both sides. You can put it like around here, so it comes all the way down. Actually, I didn't do it correctly. So I'm just gonna move it a little bit. Gonna do it like so, so it catches the spinner thingy. And I'm going to get another one, and I'm going to put it on top. Gonna scale it up. Gonna make it activate both sides. Affect both sides rather. And I'm going to find a good spot for it to be in, where it kind of fits the whole plane. Looking at the circles on the wings to get some symmetry. And look at that. That's a cool way of you getting a slightly more unique plane. And you can do this with any sort of element that's like higher resolution. For instance, there's the pumpkin, which to my knowledge is the highest resolution, at least of the stuff that I have access to. Because look at this. It's really high quality. So I can just do this, and then, yeah, look at that. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff that you can do with the decals and everything like that. So yeah. That has been War Thunder. Do let me know if you guys want to see more of this. In my opinion, it's a really fun game, and I can maybe bring someone over to play with me or do whatever else. So yeah, thank you for watching. On my next video, I will be covering something else. I'm not sure what, but as I said on the Pixel Piracy video, I've been looking at certain games, like Stonehearth is one that I'll definitely cover, just not sure when. Because I need to know if they're like releasing another update for the alpha thingy. And I might do Castle Story. The thing is, I'm not sure if people actually enjoyed my Castle Story videos because I'm not very good at the building aspect of the game, so I don't know. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and if you want to watch any more of my videos, you can check the channel or just check the outro screen right now with just 2 quick options for you to pick. Until then, I hope you have a great week or day or whatever, and I hope that you are having fun right now. If not, then you should change your life. See